as you both shall.
I do.
Jennifer, do you take Michael to be your lawfully wedded husband? You promise to love him and cherish him in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, and forsaking all others. Keep yourself only unto him for as long as you both shall.
I do.
All right, you guys have your vows?
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Why don't you go yours?
Okay. I'll briefly go over mine, but. Okay.
Make it loud. Make sure everybody can hear. Protect your voice.
It's been over 3 years since we've met, and we've had our ups and downs. In that time, as any couple would. There were times I thought we weren't going to make it, but I thank the Lord for blessing my life with you. You've inspired me to be a more positive and better person, and to see that there's more to this life than just living and dying. I was drawn to you the day we met, and I remember the first week when I couldn't wait to get home from work. We ran down the hall and embraced each other to be close. I know I put you off longer than others would have, and made you wait for this day. Bond our lives into one. I will be faithful to you. I love you until the day we part.
It's not the apocalypse. Oh,
Yeah. You uttered enough, but
I opened you up. Michael, first of all, I want to recognize and thank you for allowing me to feel completely safe and loved. The scariest part of loving before I met you was the uncertainty and the fear of failing. Oh my gosh, falling out of love, unapplied love, broken promises and broken heart. The worst. Since meeting you, all of my fears have vanished. I no longer am afraid to give all of myself to someone, and that someone is and could only be you. I no longer fear, but instead I dream of our future, the awesome adventures that lie ahead, as well as the day-to-day that is life, simply growing old disgracefully together. You, Michael, are my very best friend, and I, without a doubt, would only want to do this life with you by my side. That said, I'm also all too aware that it takes a very special man to love me the way I need to be loved and fulfilled in a relationship. In you, I have found the strength needed to allow me to love, to help me to grow, to calm my fears, quiet my thoughts, and ultimately to set me straight when I need it. I love that you allow me to be goofy, fun, strong-willed, the person that I am, and love me for it. I can honestly say that you have always made me feel like you're equal, never beneath you or above you. I bring the value of our equality, and I value it so much because it really does make us partners and a real team in everything that we do. We take care of each other and complement each other's strong suits. Where I'm weaker, you are strong, and vice versa. As I start to write these vows, I realize that I could write for days. So before I reach novel proportions, let me say this. I know that marriage is hard work, and that growing together is key, walking side by side, sharing interests and staying strong in our faith and communicating always. As long as we are both fully invested in our love and our life together, we have no choice to succeed. Today, Michael, I promise to love you forever, and when I don't like you, be the first to say 1, 2, 3, 3. I pledge to listen to your advice and occasionally take it. I pledge to never keep score, even if I'm totally winning. I pledge to always admire your huge, strong, kind, and determined heart. I pledge that I will love you for you, and I will like you most days. I know we won't always agree, and there will no doubt be a few doozies, like who's going to make coffee in the morning. But I also know our hearts and how quick to forgive and move on we both are. We've learned so much already in the past 3 years, and we continue to learn as we go. We're absolutely getting better at our communication every day. On this day, Michael, I choose you to be my husband, my partner in life, asking that you be no one other than yourself. And I promise you my unconditional love, my fullest devotion, my most tender care. I promise to love you, cherish and honor you, to respect you, and be faithful to you and you alone for the rest of our lives. You are everything I need. In you, all of my prayers have been answered. I know that our love is heaven sent. From this day forward, you will not walk alone. My heart will be your shelter, and my arms will be your home. These are my vows to you. To Lacey, Autumn, Ayla, all my girls, together we will learn much more about each other as the years go by. I'm excited to be a part of your lives and look forward to being a confidant when sought, a shoulder to cry on when needed, to give you advice or help you find that perfect outfit. I promise also to be fair and to be honest, to be available for you as I am your dad. I will respect and honor our friendship. I will not attempt to replace anyone, but make a place in my heart for you, and ask that you try and find room for me too. I will be your friend always, and I will cherish my life with each of you. On this day when I marry your dad, I marry you, and I promise to love and support you as I would my own. To my sweet Dylan, before Poppy, you were my entire world, and you will always be my first true love. You are funny and kind and just about the best son and mother could ask for. Today, as I marry you, Michael, I promise to always keep the most special place in my heart reserved just for you. I promise to consider your feelings in our new family and to listen to your ideas. I love that you love family night. I hope you continue to grow and appreciate the value of your family. Also know that there is never anything too big or too scary to ask me or Poppy. We promise to always be there for you. Know that we have been where you are and have much knowledge to share with you. Let us guide you and walk with you where you go. On this day, and as you grow into a man, we hope to show you an example of what a loving relationship looks like. We may not always be right, and we may stumble at times, but I promise we will work our hardest always to be an example that you can look up to and model in your own life. I love you, baby boy. These are my vows to each of you, my children.
Whoa. I told you to be novel.
When I start writing, it just...
Alright. We have rings today.
Who has rings?
Did you leave them there?
One moment, please.
You had one job. Hashtag one job. He begged for. That's my boy.
Get ahead of those vows a little bit.
Yeah. I gotta take a bathroom break now and clean myself up.
You're here.
It's the funniest thing you've ever done. We'll keep it real around here. Got me. You might go help him find him. I don't know if they'll look for him.
Oh, who was in there with him?
Here, I'll take this. Thank you, sweetheart. You look so pretty. Where did you put that card? Did you take them out? So sorry. I just should make sure that they have it.
We can keep going.
Here goes. Did you find them?
Okay.
Well, be by accident.
Michael, Jennifer, you both chosen to wear rings as a reminder of your promises to each other. People often say wedding bands are a perfect circle with no beginning and no end, but these rings did have a beginning. The stones were formed a long time ago, deep within the earth. Eventually, a series of lucky events caused them to rise to the surface, where someone dug them up, and metal was then liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, and through a combination of serendipity and effort, imperfect, beings shape into something extraordinary. It's the process of making something beautiful where once there was nothing at all. And as you look at these rings over the years, I hope you remember that. You've created something invaluable. And just as I know you'll protect these rings, I'm confident you'll protect the commitments you've made to one to the other today. May your wedding rings be forever a reminder of the vows you've made to each other here today. May they be for you always your most treasured adornment. And may the love they symbolize be your most treasured possession. Now, as a token of your love and your deep desire to be forever united in heart and soul, Michael, you may place a ring on the finger of your bride and repeat after me. Jennifer, I give you this ring.
Jennifer, I give you this ring
As a symbol and a reminder
as a symbol and reminder
of my love for you
of my love for you
and my commitment to our marriage.
and my commitment to our marriage.
I'm honored to call you my wife.
I'm honored to call you my wife.
If you'll take this ring, if you'll place it on his finger, and repeat after me. Michael, I give you this ring
Michael, I give you this ring
as a symbol and reminder
as a symbol and forever reminder
of my love for you
of my love for you
and my commitment to our marriage.
and my commitment to our marriage.
I am honored to call you my husband.
I'm so honored to be my husband.
Michael and Jennifer, we've heard you promise to share your lives in marriage. We recognize and respect the vows you've made here this day before us, and as a witness and by the giving and receiving each of our rings. With that, and by the authority invested in me as a minister of the gospel, in accordance with the laws of the state of Arkansas, I pronounce that you are husband and your wife. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Those that God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Michael, you may kiss your bride.
Damn. It's about time.
May I present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Derryberry?
Anderson. His face. All right,
I'm gonna get cleaned up.
Put it on here, so I don't
There, you want your okay, babe?
oh yeah.